Our next topic is plot procedure. Gplot procedure. Okay. Before that, I'd like to give a few tasks, 2 or 3 tasks for our revision purpose. Let's say, note down this. First one is read first, first and last records from the dataset. Read first and last record from the dataset. Second task: read part of the data and store into new variables using new variables. Next, third task is report random values. Report random values. What are the random values? Like 3, 8, 13. You take any data set, I want this kind of observations. Random observation values. Random record values are observations. Report random observation. Those are 3, 8, 13. Or random, you take anywhere. That's it. Okay, these are 3 tasks. Try it. Now today our topic is Gplot procedure. Right? Our session start with the Gplot procedure. What is the purpose of Gplot procedure? Using this procedure, we can generate different types of plots. Using this procedure, we can generate different types of plots. What are those? Those are classified into different types. First one is scatter plot. Second one is bubble plot. Third one is line plot. Fourth one is bar plot or like step plot. Fifth one is bar line plot. These are the 5 types of plots we can generate. Scatter plot, like nothing but scattering plot. So on just like small dots, scattering plot. This is called scatter plot. This is x-axis and y-axis. Y-axis, this is x-axis. The small dots we have to specify here. This is scatter plotting. It's like points, like dots we can specify. This is called scatter plot. Y-axis, x-axis. You know that. X-axis. Scatter plot, just like dots. Let's go with bubble plot. Bubble plot, nothing but you generate that plot with the circles. It's like a circle. This is called bubble plot. So bubble plot, just small circles. These are all comes under the bubble plot. These are bubble plots. Okay. It's coming to line plot. Line plot. Line is just a general line, right? Line plot. You can generate the lines here. Line plot. So this is, you can use curve lines or straight lines also we can use. Okay. This is line plot. Curve lines also we can use. Line plot. Next, step plot. Step plot. Same like you can generate different types of steps. Y-axis and x-axis. Step plot means just like a simple steps. Step 1, like stepwise we can generate. Step 2. This is called step plot. Okay, y-axis and x-axis. Next, bar line plot. Bar line plot. Bar line plot. Very simple. This is our bars. Bars. First bar. Second bar. Second bar line plot. Next, third bar line. And this is bars. Can on that we can generate the line. Bar and line plot. That's it. Y-axis and x-axis. Bar line plots. So these kind of plots we can generate using Gchart. Okay. Let's say one by one. Before that, we have to know about that few options. Few options. Those are Gplot options. Graphical plot options using symbol statement. By default, plots are generated with the plus symbol. By default, what is note point? By default, plots are generated plus symbol. Symbol. Okay, it controls. So plot symbols controlled by the symbol statement. Symbol statement. Symbol. What is the purpose of symbol statement? Symbol. It controls symbol, plot symbol. Plot symbols. Their options. What else? To control that symbol option, we have to follow the few options. Those are Gplot options for the elements. Gplot options options they released. Good purpose of options. Let's say first one is C. C nothing but assign the color. Purpose color is one of the option. Coloring width. Control the width of the symbol. Width is nothing but control the width of the symbol. Next, in symbol statement, we have to use like in symbol. Generally, by default symbol, right? By default symbol is plus symbol, right? So using value keyword, we can control the symbol. By default, plus symbol. Next, we have to use anchor symbol, triangle, circle, and circle and star. Plus anchor, triangle, circle, star. Or we can use customized values also, our required characters also. We can use our required characters also. A, B, C, D like that also. Or we can use their symbols also. Okay, symbol options. Next, control that lines. Control the plots. Generally, it generates the lines, right? Control the lines, like using lines to. How to control the lines, like control the simple. We can say that interpol is one of the option. Interpol is the one of the option. Okay, interpol is one of the option. It controls different types of plots. Okay, I want to generate that line plot. Then interpol equals to that is line. I want the special line. Generate the special line, SP line. Curve line. SP line is nothing but curve line. Okay. Next, I want to generate a step plot. Then have to step. I want to generate needle nothing but bar plot. Needle. So these are the different types of plots. Like it controls, interpol controls that plots. Line, SP line, step, needle, bar lines. That's it. Okay, step lines are needle. That's it. Okay. We'll see that. These are the all options we can use in symbol string. Controls the plot symbols, right? Can control it using that all options. We can control the plot. Let's say here different types of options, like graphical options. What are the graphical G options? Again, that is graphical statement options or procedure options. Graphical procedure options. Just like these are symbol options act as global. So all options are used in a single statement. C, W, symbol, interpol, all are used in a single statement. That is symbol statement. Okay. Graphical procedure options. Here we can use these options are used in chart statement, chart variable statement, after chart variable statement. Like that shape, width, outline, we are used all the options. Along with that, here also this kind of options. Those are that auto reference lines, right? H auto reference line, H auto auto reference. H horizontal auto reference. It generates automatic horizontal reference. Automatic horizontal reference line. CH auto reference line. Assign the color for the automatic horizontal reference line. CH auto generates or it assign the color for automatic reference lines. Reference line is H reference line. Assign that reference lines for required values. Generate reference lines for required values. Customized reference. These are called as customized reference line. CH reference line. CH reference. Assign the color for required reference lines. Now coming to in horizontal bar. Okay, horizontal bar. Reference line, horizontal bar, reference lines generate in vertical and horizontal bar plot. Reference lines are plot in horizontal bar plot. Reference lines are generate on x-axis vertically like this, horizontal. So we can generate the reference lines on x-axis vertical. This is our reference line. These are horizontal lines. In a vertical horizontal bar plot, vertical bar plot, vertical bar plot, reference lines are generated on y-axis. Y-axis horizontal. Okay, let's see like this. So you can generate reference lines along with the y-axis. So this is the way we can generate a reference. That's it. Okay. So same like options are same. What are the options here? So we auto reference. It generates vertical automatic reference lines. V auto reference, same like V auto reference, it generate automatically vertical reference. Vertical reference lines. Now CV auto reference. Assign the color for automatic vertical reference line. Automatic vertical reference line. This is horizontal reference line. This is next V reference lines. V reference line. Generate a reference line for required values. That's it. Next C V reference line. Assign the color for vertical reference line. Assign the color for the required vertical reference line. Here horizontal reference line. These are the options. And coming to global options. Okay, global option, global statement option. You know that G options, C back color. Okay, generally we know that V size, H size. But instead of that V size, H size, this is plot, right? Now controlling that axis purpose, we have to use a H axis and a V axis. Here we can use H axis and V axis. These are global statement options. Global statement. So these are used in statement. Let's say H axis. It controls horizontal axis. Next, V axis. It controls vertical axis. It controls Y axis. It means it controls X axis. X axis controls Y axis. We'll see now. I want generate plot now. I want generate a plot. That is by default plot is generated with the plus symbol. Right? We'll see now. Generate a horizontal plot. Before that, I have to create a data set. What is our task? Is generate Gplot. Gplot. Using data set. Data, create first data set. Data set name is SBP results underscore results. SBP results. Input variables are patient ID, time, and ASBP, BSP before systolic blood pressure. ASBP after systolic blood pressure. Before SBP and after SBP. Arts enter the values into A. Patient ID P101. Time 1 day. 1 day. 256 before systolic blood pressure. After systolic blood pressure is 240. Next to be 101. Second day 240. 230. P101. Third day 230. 101. Fourth day 220. 200. P101, fifth day, 200, 180. P101, sixth day, 180, 160. P101, seventh day, 160, 160. ASPP value is 140. P101, eighth day, 140, 130. P101, ninth day, 130, 1. And this is our data set. Using this data set, I want to generate a Gplot. By default, Gplot generated with the let's say. We'll see now. Let's say here. Just follow syntax. What is the syntax for Gplot procedure? Syntax. Syntax for Gplot procedure. What is syntax here? Of Gplot. Data equals to data set name. That is plot y-axis variable into x-axis variable variable and their options and with run and with the fixed statement. This is our syntax for Gchart procedure. This is our syntax for Gplot procedure. Let's say Gplot procedure. Just follow the syntax and use variables. I want generate first term. You take any variable. First I'm taking ASPP variable. ASPP into time variable. Okay, ASPP into time variable. I want generated with the help of two variables, time and ASPP. Always x-axis control character variables and y-axis control numeric variables. That's why I'm taking results on y-axis, on x-axis timing variable. Timing is direct character variable, right? Okay. Let's say print report data equals data set name is SBP underscore result and equal state. This is our data set. Patient day, time and day, BSPP and ASPP. Now, what we'll do? Generate the plot. Just follow the syntax. Gplot data equals to data set name is or SBP underscore results. Plot y-axis variable. What is y-axis variable here? I'm taking y-axis variable, always analysis variable, right? That is SPP. It means ASPP into time variable, axis variable, and we run and we state. That's it. Okay. You see now. So you generate the plot with the plus symbol. Okay, you can control this plus symbol also using symbol statement. Okay, you can control symbol statement, and we can use all the options, same options. What are the options? Options are like C frame. Okay, assign the color for the frame. Blue color, C frame, no frame, anything. No frame. Next step. No frame. Next, auto reference lines. Auto reference lines. Generate auto reference line horizontally. H auto reference lines. H auto reference. V auto reference lines. V auto lines. Our required reference lines. H reference lines equals to, like, I want see later that is reference lines. Just go with the frames and their options also. There is no frame. So these are colors are assigned with the global state. Assign that to global state using G options. G options. C back. C back. That is black color. And H side. It means H axis. H axis equals to, okay, see that color. H size equals to 7 inches. E size equals to 7 inches. Okay. Axis 1. So y control that axis, first axis. Axis 1 is nothing but y axis. Axis 1. Axis 1. Color. Red color. Label. Label equals to. So that is, what is the label? That is ASBP values, right? Label is, and assign the color for that. Yellow. Font equals to elephant. And the label is after SP. That is axis 1. Second axis, axis 2. Axis 2. C equals to axis 2. That is y x axis. Green color. Label. Label equals to, that is study time. Okay. Color is C equals to white. Font equals to magnetic. And the label is study time. Study. Now control the symbols, plot symbol using symbol state. Symbol color equals to purple. Width 4. Control that width. Value, using value option, control that. I want a symbol is that is after A, we can use the required character also, right? Or else go with the circle and we'll see later that is required circle. That's it. I want control axis 1, axis 2 using H axis. So H axis control on H axis control x axis values. Control x axis. So that is axis 2. Okay. V axis equals to axis 1. Axis 1. I have to count from vertical to horizontal. Means first axis, y axis to x axis. Axis 1, axis 2. Okay, now run this application. See that. After SBP, study time. Okay, this is study time. This is 240, right? After SBP, start with the 240, 230, 220 up to after SBP. See that? 240 after SBP. Instead of that circle, we can use any other symbol. Other symbols also. What are the other symbols? Anchor, triangle, okay, triangle, triangle, circle, uh, so the triangle. Okay. Okay, required characters also, like star, the star symbol. We'll see later required, the star. Okay. Required character. What is required? That is A. I'm taking here A. A is our character, right? After A, nothing but after SPP. Can is A. Let's say using I want generate like line plot, SP line plot, like a step bar, bar line. You can take here. So horizontal, this is like reference lines. I want generate a reference lines. Reference line. Let's say here H reference lines. Let's say H reference line. I want generate at what position? Position is horizontal reference. Let's say at the fifth day, I want generate reference in fifth day. Fifth day, I want generate, and I assign that I want assign that reference label also. Reference label along with that. Check the body system. Okay. Ref label. Ref label equals to color. C color. C equals to white or yellow. With yellow color. So our reference label target is like check the body system. Check the body. Check the body. That's it. So at H reference fifth day. This is the fifth day. I want to assign that reference line. Assign the color for the reference line. C H reference. C H reference. It is red color. This is the way we can generate required reference. Auto reference line, then auto H reference line. Auto H auto reference line.